casters do I have? -9. -9 ain't too bad. -9 ain't too bad. Og. Og. Og.
With all the gods dead, I suppose I should turn my full attention to you. We shall see how far you can be.
By the time we're through, no one will be able to tell you anything.
Fighting all alone.
The syndicate's trying to...
Pretty good.
I can't!
Talker. Good.
Unexpected our interference.
I'd have made a little more. I can appreciate. The question now, exile, is whether or not you're foolish. Is whether or not you're foolish. Is whether or not you're foolish. Is whether or not you're foolish.
Oh. 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 Better. Better. Better.
sense of spec, boss.
I cannot carry this.
Of a new world order.
Rifts.
Ancestors guide us with ancestors.
The burrito needs the eater, dude.
I really do.
You honor the way.
I must confess, I believed you to be bluffing. I see now how little regard for life you truly have. Whatever it is you...
Your body is strong, Khalid,
cannot carry
but the
this.
cell will test your mind.
It's not bugging it. I mean, it did bug out, but it's not like breaking. What's up there? Look for more mobs. Oh, it's on the way. My burrito spew on you? Dude, the other burrito already peed on me. It was weird. I've been peed on by a burrito. Very suspicious.
Hello. Fate awaits you.
This boss is kind of icky. You sure that was a burrito? I think so.
Hello.
Tasted like a burrito, looked like a burrito.
Hello.
Villa, T6.
When I'm ready, and lock the door.
You're dying, dude. You're leaving the building, sir. Where'd you go?
Welcome.
Red Conqueror? Yeah, almost. I mean, that was a T1.
Welcome.
What did I say I wanted to do other than take the break? I'm gonna recraft this again. Over. Please. 52. I'll take it. I'm taking it, sir. Take it, boy. Overlap. Yeah. Need to do the break down. Alright, yeah. Let's take the break, eat the burrito, walk around, go to the toilet, all that. No. Best I do it now anyway. Before the other one. Best ever food review show attack. Beep. Oh. Asia's strange meat secret? Why don't more people eat this? What?
What I suspect they'd have done, they cut up the organs, like kidney,
that's
intestines, liver, and they'll put it inside.
I don't know. Every time I'm on this show, I wonder why I do it.
Deep in this Southeast Asian city, there's a not-so-common meat culture lurking beneath the surface. It's not beef or pork.
I didn't even know this was a possibility.
It's definitely not chicken.
I got a tail on mine. Oh, what the fuck?
You'll find
No,
it in
they're
China,
eating my friends
Italy,
again?
the USA, and here in Vietnam.
Are there any special health benefits, manpower, anything that you might not get from these other boring animals?
I'm talking about this.
So he said it's very good for pregnant women.
Perfect. That's perfect for me.
This is one of the leanest, healthiest, most environmentally friendly protein sources on the planet. It's 6 times more efficient to produce than beef. So why isn't this stuff everywhere? Today, we're digging deep into this mystery meat, seeing where it comes from,
These guys are newborn.
where it ends up, and the chefs who have taken this food to its limit.
I asked him, what is it that's selling? Is it?
He won't tell you.
Try later,
Okay.
yeah.
So get ready to meet your meat,
Oh my god.
because wherever you are,
That is wild.
this could be the next big thing hitting your dinner plate.
So listen, this place has 15 dishes.
Uh-huh.
We've got 3 coming to us today. I have no idea what they are. My producer has picked the highlights, and they're on their way right now.
Oh.
Yes, it's coming.
This type of meat is not usually part of everyday family meals here in Vietnam.
Oh, look at the decoration.
What is it?
I don't care if the cucumber is in the shape of a heart. I'm not going to eat it.
It's mostly served in drinking food restaurants. Restaurants that serve a huge variety of bold flavored
not
Lunchables
rats.
that pair well with local beers.
Cheers.
Yes.
To rabbit meat. My first rabbit ever, I think.
Same.
Uh-huh, you heard that right. Rabbit meat. Here, it's prepared in thin slices
We
and
eat a lot
stir-fried
of
in hot
rabbits in
oil
Poland.
with garlic,
We love that
sugar,
shit.
oyster sauce, sesame seed oil, pepper, onion, and 5-spice powder. Stir, 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 add soy sauce, scallions, and finally garnish with cilantro and ground pepper.
The meat itself, I thought it would look like guinea fowl. Have you ever seen guinea fowl? Hey, 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 keep it down. Keep it down. It's a very deep red meat. I thought it would look like that, or like elk, but it's like very chickeny color.
This is like chicken breast, huh?
Right.
On our dinner table, it's hard to say no to this inviting, lean, white meat. It's even harder when surrounded by the neighborhood's other rabbit meat lovers. I can't help but wonder, why don't more people eat this? Before I sink my teeth in, I want to take a look at how this plate got here in the first place.
Well, let's talk about it first. Hold on, chill out.
Not so far from the city center, about a 1-hour drive north brings us here, the biggest rabbit farm in Saigon, home to over 5,000 rabbits. These are all a breed that comes from New Zealand. Most are albino, meaning white hair and pink eyes.
New
But they
Zealand?
can be black, gray, or a mix. Really, it's what's on the inside that counts here.
Here they have every stage of rabbit from newborn to full-grown, like big honkin' rabbit, bigger than you've ever seen in your life.
No, come back. Holy shit. That must have been a crit. Cool it there. Glad I upgraded my life and mana. You're not giving anything here powerful crits. Rice probably is more experienced with solo selfing gearing than I am. He plays a lot more solo self hand than I do. Really want to drop the T3 that this is next to. If you could do that for me, that'd be great. Or give me a Zana mission so I can reset her inventory. Haven't seen a single one yet. Isn't this an I'm going to sleep stream? Shush. Shush. No.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Where do I get two-tone boots?
The first ones are watching Survivor. Don't disappoint them. You are truly a survivor.
Pee-wee on train. Sir, this is solo self-bound. I'm not allowed to do that. You know this full well. Lots of fun showing his power even on a 4-link. I'm glad it's working out well, man. You need anything answered? Be sure to ask.
The ritual is complete.
As a whole, I like the new graphics on the curses. My one issue with them is that they're kind of hard to see. I honestly don't even notice half the time when my cast and damage taken and feeble goes off. And it might be on purpose. They might be trying to lower the amount of overlapping visual effects in the game. But it's a little scary when I don't see curses on me. Hexes will override a mark on a boss, yeah. Because they're both curses. So you have to have a maximum of 2 curses. So my cast and damage taken and people will overwrite the sniper mark. But I feel like it's worth it just for the extra survivability while clearing. I can just recast the sniper's mark. It's not that hard.
My mana is gone.
I have to run this up again? Like, drop the T3. Drop the adjacent T3, man. I need a 3 in Tyrnsen. Oh, there isn't an adjacent in Tyrnsen. It would either drop Fog or it can't drop Lava Chamber. Okay. Screw that then. Just run my highest tier map. It's new. Let's do that. Oh, that's a fun bug. Sometimes if you hit the map device at the right time and then go talk to a vendor, the map can't open portals until you're done talking to the vendor. It waits for you. Luminous Gem is a knife less to Cremation Archmage. I prefer Sniper's Mark because curse resistance doesn't work against it from bosses.
I
is up with this chest? Can you see this? It's like crossing over into the void. No. Who is that? White Giant Fire for 18 months. I don't know if that was a question or a statement. If question, yes. If statement, thank you. Still alive? Yep. Still alive as well. My map progression is kind of stalled out though. I've been progressing poorly because I've been playing sloppily. Because I've been tired. If I'm honest. New map. Sweet. Gotten some decent pieces of gear though. I alked into a ring with like, I think it was T1 life, mana regen, res, like good solid res roll, and an open prefix. Happy with that. Barichi removed. I like Barichi. You come with me. Boots. Have I done the league mechanic? Yeah, like 4 or 5 times. Go to bed? No. Kill monster. Why does that make a drop sound? It's a goddamn scholar card. That's weird. Thoughts? I like it. I am surprised by the relatively minimal density on the way out. I thought there would be more monsters. But the monsters that are there are pretty tough, so it's, you know, still a challenge. I just thought I would be swarmed by stuff a little more than I am. No. That's the branch I want you in, that's where you're staying. I did want to kill you, actually. I wanted to rank you up. But if I can't kill you, I'll ignore you. That's my motto. What do we get? Stolen lockpicks contract. Talk to Karst. Sure. I mean, I probably won't anytime soon, but sure. Eventually. I can do that for you, game. Signatex, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I need this next level so I can get the mana node. And then I need levels after that so I can get more mana nodes. I can't go to sleep. I need more mana. I don't have enough mana. I can't sleep. Sleeping is for people who don't have mana nodes to click. These are story missions? Yeah, I still haven't gotten through all those. I don't know how many there are. Stolen lockpicks? No honor amongst thieves. No map. No map. Who's the title? Get cast speed to make it playable. Is it all necro? Some of the tree. Like cast speed investment here and cast speed investment over here, and eventually I get this node once I respec the tree some, and then I have cast speed on my weapon, and then I have frenzy charges. Cast speed on quality on GMP. Once you do that, 10%. Cast speed on faster casting on Desecrate. Just linking faster casting to Desecrate. Surprised it's only T4 mana. How high does mana go in a ring? I usually try and prioritize cast speed on the weapon though, it's pretty big. Gain. Kill more main. Oh. Start using Creation Media when you got it. For single target, yes, but I cleared with Armageddon Brand until I had decent cast speed. Oh, there's porcupines in here. I mean, the casting damage taken offering and block should keep me safe. But we had that one close call a couple maps ago where I, for some reason, dropped to a third health, despite none of the other packs chunking me low. It's been just like 3 crits that got through. Like, most of them do that. Move my health a little bit, but nothing dangerous. I don't know, man. I don't know what that's all about. Yes, love regen shrines. I am the recovery god. Anyway, swapping the totems for Blaster and Withering Touch. Both isn't released. Swapping Wither Totems for Blaster and Withering Touch. That sounds kind of neat. I mean, personally, I would just do Withering Staff. Especially if we're talking about it later in the league when you can get the alt quality for it. You like it to an enhance, then you just gain like 10 wither stacks on use. It's pretty nice. That's a later on kind of thing. Yeah, you could do Toxic Rain. That has a lot of hits as well. Toxic Rain's probably better than Blaster. Am I the only one who saw that black square just flash on my screen, or that just come through for you guys too? Am I going crazy? Too many buttons to press. It's almost not worth pressing them, because I'll just die before I can press all of them for map bosses. Toxic Rain has the innate slow, but yeah, Rain of Arrows would stack it faster. That's why I went with Rain of Arrows for my Herald of Agony build as a poison stacker over Toxic Rain back when I played that. Faster stacking was pretty relevant for that. No black squares for me. Oh god, I'm going crazy. You know a Toxic Rain Miner guide? Yeah, exclamation mark guides. I have a fully fleshed out written guide on that with gear and leveling and all that. Did you know that already? Or was this just a very nice coincidence? That you happened to come here and ask that. I'm suspicious.
Welcome.
Is this like my mother trying to make me feel better about my work?
See you.
Did anyone happen to have exactly what I need? Rev up. I don't know if I'd want to anoint this amulet. It's not great. No mana roll. Bad life roll. He has to, yeah, he did. He did indeed ask in the right chat. I've played that build like 3 times and I have a pretty comprehensive guide on it, so. You're in luck, friend! What the heck is getting through? I'm not seeing it, but I see the health go down on the pump. Where are the monsters? How the fuck are they getting through the wall of projectiles? I mean, to be fair, it's not surprising that I can't see things past the cremations right now. It's about as expected. Oh boy, a clear oil. Thanks. Thanks, Cashew. Really outdid yourself there. It's a decent starter. Oh yeah, Toxic Rain Mines is a great starter. Both of those guides are good starter builds. The Cremation one I'm currently playing. It has served me well so far. I am 83. Solo Self-Found. Can I 3-for-1 these into some rogue sharpies? But Tish, because marker means more than one thing. It's like something to draw with too. Sort of like a sharpie is. You have a cremation guide. Okay, is this one real? You guys, I don't know when you're baiting me or not. Yeah, exclamation mark guides. Want something a bit easier in the eyes? It's usually not this bad. Cremation's bugged right now and is visually firing way more projectiles than it should. No, come back. You've been baited, go to bed? No! Bed doesn't exist anymore. I got rid of it. I deleted bed. Not my bed, but bed as a concept. You make a GC bubbles like having a rough time with it. I would probably go mines. Never new map. Only old map. This is 2.5 though. No block chance. You are pretty great. Trying mines crit Sabo? Yeah, I think that's a solid way to take it. What's the issue you're having? Mine are a toxic rain or just regular toxic rain? I prefer the mine build. You don't need attack speed, which makes gearing early in the league a little easier, and you can preload damage, which I really like for bosses. But they're both quite good.
Cannot do this yet.
Completion on those, which is a shame. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that. Get a new map. Sweet. That's fine. Go. I can open 5,614 portals to the Rogue Harbor. That ferryman is not making a living wage. If it costs 1 coin to get there, that man is being scammed. With how many fucking coins I drop? That'd be like if a taxi driver was making 2 cents every time he took you somewhere. Like, that's obviously a labor violation. Someone needs to be held to account for this. New map. It's a return trip too? That's true. It's more like making 1 cent. Maybe it's a 5-meter ride. But I mean the cost of overhead, upkeep. Other serious sounding adult words.
The device seems stable.
Look at that! I just made 30 times his per trip income. And I almost left that on the ground. I'm the 1%. Maybe he delivers in bulk. You think the exiles are all just like packed in like sardines? Oh, Beast Fur Shawl. I'm not going to use that. But cool. Oh yeah, maybe he's government subsidied, you know? Maybe he just needs to have some kind of fee in order to comply with subsidy bylaws. So he just puts it as low as possible in order to technically be charging something to be a part of the competitive market, but also in order to undercut any other competitors who couldn't possibly operate at that sort of loss because they're not subsidized. And then he remains the only option because no one else can afford to produce the technology that's necessary to get to the Rogue Harbor, which means the government has no choice but to continue to subsidize this man despite the fact that he's clearly playing the market and everyone can see it, but it's just a bind. No one can do anything about it. No one can enter the market. He chokes them out immediately. The upfront cost is too high, and the subsidies are already in place, and nobody wants to vote against entrenched legislation. It's a corrupt system through and through. He's the boat mafia. It's a little bit less cool than mafia. Yeah, the whole league is just a treaty on late stage capitalism. And the concerns of a stagnating market. Hexproof doesn't matter. I can still mark you.
I cannot.
You're not mark proof, are you, nerd? Didn't think so. Marked him. New map. Also a mod map, which could be a little scary. It's not that bad actually. Well, the NPCs in town aren't necessarily complicit in this. You know, they just happen to live there. Just because they're operating within the confines of the system doesn't mean that they wouldn't want to see it changed, you know? They might just not have the power to do so. Alright, I'm talking about real life at some point here. I want to make that abundantly clear, if it wasn't already. I brought politics into the video game. This is a decent ring. Wish it had a mana roll. If it had a mana roll, it'd just be better than this. We could swap to it.
Hello.
That's fine. New map. You want run. Politics, is that a new unique? Yep, it has a it has an implicit that can be infinitely corrupted, which is already unique that's in the game, but I was going for, you know, wordplay. You know what I mean. Actually, Cyrus globes can't be infinitely corrupted. They can have up to 5 implicits, I think. You can change the implicits? That's true, you can keep rerolling them.
My mana is gone.
Why not pinpoint support? I tested it for a bit, it didn't feel like the damage was much better. I haven't gotten access to it in path building, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't really do the math in my head as to whether or not it's worth, so I was hoping that the damage difference would be evident in-game, enough to convince me at least. Since it isn't, I'm sticking with what I know works, and once it's in path building, I'll probably do some of the theory crafting with it, see if it's better. But basically, I know this setup works pretty well. And pinpoint didn't really seem to be better when I tried it.
I cannot do this yet.
You stream from level 1? No. The internet connection here is not good enough for Brittle and I to both stream, so I just played offline, so Brittle could stream at her usual stream hours into the afternoon, and since I stream through the night, I'm live during the night. That way we both get to, you know, have a actually decent quality stream in terms of the visual quality, rather than both of us having to stream at like 2000 bit rate and having it look garbage. Yep, Brittle and I are together. Hi, System Jack. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
I will see you again.
Always glad to see you stop by, my friend. Do I have another Horizon? No, I'm out of the special sweetness. Damn. I still haven't seen a single Zana mission. It's unfortunate. Zana is not my friend. Not this league.
Stay in. Good luck with your maps.
North American internet is so embarrassing. It is actually exactly, well, not exactly. It's very close to the situation I was jokingly describing earlier. At least the portion where it's a market that's too expensive for any new blood to get into with any sort of realistic hope of competing, and the old blood has such a stranglehold that they can sort of dictate prices and terms to a large degree with the customers. Not to mention they also will parcel up various cities and not provide, you know, very good service in some areas, so the other companies can provide better service and get the get that city, and then that first company gets the other city, and it's sort of like a parceled up oligarchy, oligopoly, whatever you want to call it. It makes me very sad as someone whose profession requires a stable internet connection. There's very few places in the States that I could move to that would guarantee me that. I have been considering moving once we're able to, though. I'm looking into places that might have a better connection, places with like Google Fiber maybe. Not that I like implicitly trust Google much more than other companies, but I've heard that the connection there is a lot better, and there is no throttling.
When I'm ready, and not before.
There's a large number, actually, of smaller towns and stuff that just don't have enough of a market for them to be worth running the infrastructure out to. And some of those towns, one of which is a tiny little town that my grandmother lives in out in Western Mass, have started building their own infrastructure and often have like way better connections and internet speeds than some larger cities in the States. Because if they build it correctly and negotiate it right, then they actually have some local amount of negotiating power with ISPs, and thus can get good connections. Like, I lived out in Western Mass for a little bit, near where my grandparents are, and I had a way better connection there than I did in Houston, one of the largest cities in the country. So I want to find a place like that to move to, eventually.
The unbreathing queen mastermind.
If I stay within the States. Opal's Jewels. Should I go do some contracts? I don't know if I want to go do some contracts. Kind of want to just kill more monsters. Can you get maps from Heist? I'll do Heist if I can get maps from Heist. Soundbar. Beautiful. We can try and roll a better weapon than this one, though. So we have another base to work with. Doorways are scary. They are very scary. Final boss is door. Final boss of Heist is just very large door. You come across very large door in your adventure. What do you do? Oh shit. Yeah. Spoilers, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I ruined it. I was thoughtless. It's a sliding door. I'm going to click a mana node. Yeah, I need to click some more mana nodes. I just gained like 300 mana by clicking that. Mana nodes are good. Archmage build is yes. And do thing yes.
Tukohama.
It's gonna stay at 15 quality. Mana. Darn, that would have been beautiful. Good mana roll with high int is not awful because it transitions to flat mana. You try to run this. It's twinned. There we go. Cabal, thank you for the follow. Love Cabal. Did the shrimp strike back? No, I did not get food poisoning. Yeah. I guess there's still time. Axiomatics with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the support, my man. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Don't stand on bombs. Oh, we got Baran in the 8-mod map. Okay. Cool. Am I gonna die? Am I going to the die? Don't wanna. Wanna live? That's a crit totem?
Stay in the light.
Flame dash forward into a guaranteed crit aura? That spooks me a little bit, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm good though. I need to swap filters. This one's showing too much garbage now. I have only 3 at 73. Jesus, that's bad. Wow. I'm sorry, friend. Okay, I can't complain about mine anymore. I didn't get a thing. What? Did I have to do the ones I have? Can I not get any more until I do the ones I have now? Probably it. Book Boy with an 11-month resub, almost a full year. Welcome back, my man. Glad you're enjoying the stream still. Welcome back to your continued eternity. After Tabula in Act 1, I'm a god. Glad I don't need to farm for it. Congratulations, Tabula. Oh, you said and god. I'm glad I don't have to farm for it. Now, have some confidence in yourself. You're a god. Dropping tabulas left and right. All skill. Good morning, how's the league going? It's going pretty well. A little scared of this Duedre, to be honest. Duedres, plural.
I cannot do this yet.
Yep. Fuck off. Die. Got a Zana mission for my trouble. 25 move speed. Why do the life and mana have to be so low? No. Could have been the replacement boots. Could have done it. Yeah, once the screams were over, the fight was pretty easy, but the screamy things were scary, because my block isn't, like, amazing yet. I don't have Offering Effect, Chest Piece, or Annoyance, or Threat of Hope. Piercing Truth, have that already. And I was out of hoarding flash charges, so I was vulnerable. So all in all, probably a good idea to have had the pork then. Be good though. I live. We live those. Still need this, right? Need like an explicit dex roll on the amulet. You want to drop that? 132 mana. 2 mana though. I don't think that's better than my current weapon. It's nice mana roll, but I don't think it's enough. Because I'd be giving up cast speed and pen, and it's only like 12 more mana. I wouldn't really be gaining much else, because it was nothing but the mana. So yeah, not good. Not good enough at least. I'm gonna do the mechanic. I'm gonna go do the league mechanic. Right, it's not a waypoint thing, it's a... I have to chomp a coin. Why does Tibbs want to talk to me? I got a quest for Tibbs? Oh, cool.
She's living on the fringes of some of the old truth.
I cannot do this yet.
To leave enough welfare to live safely out of harm's way in a vault under a Sudan.
I like that. I did take it. The goodbye flashes when I click this. That's a little creepy. Tibbs's Quinn changed my mind. He's about 3 quins worth of person. You stack them.
Greetings.
So that's this one.
Hey, as long as I don't have to do any of the planning.
At least 4 quins. 2 quins and a chicken. It's a big chicken.
Always get butterflies before a job.
Oh, what is that? What is that? Okay. No, no. Stay away. I think it... No. I think if that thing sees me, everything wakes up. Does this wake stuff up? Yeah, that'll wake stuff up. Yeah, like it. Like this too. There's nothing. It's garbage. No. Why did these all wake up? Why did these all wake up? What did I do? Is it because I opened both boxes? They didn't wake up till I left, though. That was weird.
My mana is
full. There's a lot of on-death enemies. Oh, good. I love that. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so these things... Wait. Oh, hi, Argus. How are you? Bye. Oh, my flame dash is damaging things and waking them up. That's annoying. Thanks, buddy. You're doing good work. You're doing good work. I'm gonna get this. Oh! Oh, it's a big guy. No, 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 no. No. He can't see me. Apparently he didn't notice Tibbs either. Squid. That's all? I raised the alert level by like fucking 80% for that? Excuse me. I like those little bots.
I cannot do this yet.
I'm not gonna bother with this then. That doesn't seem worth it.
We saw tomorrow.
Oh, hello. No, you can't see me. Stop it. No. I did it. What are they doing? I haven't seen any on death effects yet. I don't want to just open a rusted receptacle. There was one in here, right? Can you break that down? Yeah, break that. Whoa! Don't break my frames. No, sir. I need those.
Too much clutter.
You are being followed.
Fuck this. Thank you for the follow, Brandu. Well, come on in. Whoa, okay, that was an on-death effect. I didn't see it, but it was there. What is that? What are those million things on the ground ahead of me? Oh,
Glad you made it back.
okay. I see what you mean. That's terrifying. The mines.
When I'm ready and not before.
Okay. I don't think those are on death effects. I think those are being casted at me.
Hello.
They sort of act like some on death effects. They have like the charge up time and then they go boom, but I think they're just being casted at me.
Glad you made it back.
What? Okay, that was definitely an on death effect and happened like 4 seconds after the thing was dead. What was that?
Glad you made it back.
Why?
Good luck with your maps.
Well, cremation isn't usually this visually bad. It's just bugged right now. Little roly-poly robots. That's cute. I want to see what this thing was called, but it just is named Marble Lasher the Unstable. It's gonna lash my marbles. That doesn't sound pleasant. That sounds very painful, actually. I got some veiled stuff. It's kind of neat.
I know I'm a lot poorer than I was a few days ago, but I feel like I've done some real good. Opal's a smart kid. She'll put that money to good use. Better than I would have anyway. Thanks, Exile. Really.
Yay!
Always nice seeing you.
The heck is that? Is that one of the new MTXs from the packs? I guess I can put this stuff in here to use later. Alright, I want to do the other one too. Karst. Over here. I don't think I've talked to this guy yet.
Got my contract, do you? Ran with some low-life criminal scum in the back alleys of Oriath of my younger days. Real good blokes. Loyal to the last. Right before I was exiled, they beat me half to death and took off with my finest lockpicks. If I'd had them when the law came for me, I probably wouldn't be here. So, in a sense, I suppose I should be thankful, eh?
Oh, he likes it here?
I want those pigs back, and I spent a lot of markers to find out where they went. Now I know, and you're gonna help me get them.
Sure, let's go.
Make life complicated.
I wish I could flame dash and stuff in here.
Yeah, all right.
Go. Well, should you start doing high safer later acts or do it in the beginning? I mean, it was faster to level without doing them for sure. But if you don't care about getting there, like getting through leveling as quickly as possible, then
I cannot do this yet.
I think it's fine to do them during the story. I actually think for the average player, it's probably best to do them during the story, like for someone who's not trying to race, because like the progression seems to, I don't know, like I'm still doing the story missions basically. I haven't really unlocked half the mechanic yet, and if I had been doing it while I was leveling, then I'd have it fully unlocked by the time in the end game. I didn't need to go back here. Apparently it's pretty damn rewarding while leveling too. You can get some good uniques and stuff. Since you get that little grace period at the end after you've fully maxed out the alert level, I think it's like best to get close to the end and then open all the boxes you can before opening the final one. It does seem like, I don't know, they said before the League launch that killing enemies wouldn't really up the alert level very much, but I've opened one box, and the alert level is at like 70% or higher. Eh. Seems to me like killing enemies does actually up it a decent amount. Hey, a humility card. That would have been nice earlier. I don't think I can do this in time. I gotta go get the big box. I could have. This was closer than I thought it was. Whatever. Leaving enemies alive is the best strat right now of all things. Yeah, just running past them. I'm gonna slow down, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, hello. Get anything new? No, I haven't got any of the new like bases or anything, but I'm still doing the story introductory missions because I skipped them while leveling. Yeah, get all the big ones on the way and then get a bunch of little ones before you open the last one to try and capitalize on the fact that, you know, you're going to be going to 100% anyway. That seems correct. No point going this way. And I guess try and kill as few enemies as possible? Feels weird. Oh! Whoa! That's a unique guy. He's dead now. Okay. These mobs seem the easiest out of the ones I've done so far. These guys don't really hurt. I mean, maybe I'll just take a chunk for 2/3 of my life here randomly after saying that, but so far they haven't done anything to me, and the other two zones both chunked me pretty hard once or twice. Yeah, like even there, I looked away from the screen and walked in front of them. There was a Fizz aura, and I only lost like, I don't know, 600 health. Why is there an alert? Why is We're in like a cave that was commandeered by a bunch of bandits. Why do they have this kind of like siren looking alert? Why? Where did they get this? In a fucking cavern. You agnostic? Yeah. They stole it? I mean, I guess that makes the most sense.
I thought having these picks back would make me feel
Let him talk.
well. So it would probably
Oi. Oi, oi.
what have you got for me?
That would just make life
Would it?
complicated.
I think it would make things simpler, actually. So far, I haven't gotten much that's too rewarding for these. The offensive skills and self-casting, the Bone Offering Tempest Shield I'm not. Those are in a cast and damage taken. Bone Offering Tempest Shield and Enfeebler and cast and damage taken. And eventually, I'll have a trigger weapon for... Aw, damn it, I should have done the Sauna mission. Hopefully we drop another yellow map, I forgot about that. I forget what I was saying. Right, eventually trigger weapon for Tempest Shield and Offering, and probably a Wave of Conviction,
I cannot do this yet.
which I don't have right now because it was too many buttons. That's what I dropped. Because the other buttons are either more damage, because Sniper's Mark is more damage, as well as Flash Charge Gem, or both damage and defense, like Sigil and Arcane Cloak. So Wave was the button that I dropped, because I just didn't want to press that many buttons. Plus bow and plus support. You can't do plus bow and plus support. They're mutually exclusive. You can only have one or the other of those. Do you mean plus generic gems and plus bow? Hi Tossin, how's it going?
When I'm ready and not before.
Did you sleep at least? I haven't slept yet, but I woke up at like 3. You know, I'm nocturnal, so my sleep schedule is basically perfect for League start. I can, like, I get to do a very long stream and then still also sleep at the time that I'm used to sleeping. Good morning. Some people are time wizards, you'll get used to it. They live in different land time. Wonder if I'm gonna miss the extra proj visuals when they finally do do fix this bug. She's still myself on hardcore for this. Is there any ways did you read the rules? What are the rules? Thought it was just play in solo self-found hardcore and try to kill the bosses as quickly as you can. What are rules? GG employee's not allowed to get the prize? Oh. I mean, I'm not technically a GG employee. They offered me a job, and if I make it to New Zealand, then I can take said job, but I don't have that job right now. I'm not going to win anyway, so it's not really a problem. You cannot play during the witching hour. I already played through it, it's too late. Is there a time to switch to Archmage? I swapped when I had Krulab and like 1 to 1.2k mana or so. swapping point.
I cannot do this yet.
This. That. Sure. Do this, do that, do this. And buy map.
How are your maps?
Oh, I didn't need that, darn it. Waste of chance orbs.
My mana is gone.
I did this on a mission, that's why her inventory reset. Is that the LA weakness icon? That's pretty. Ah, my frames. Maybe I need to restart the game or something. Scepter's worth picking up. Tower's a T1. Yep. Residence is a T2. For a little bit I thought about farming Dapper Prodigy instead of the Tabula cards, but if I hit like a pure armor base, I would have been real sad. T7. My completion's pretty poor though. I haven't gotten a wide variety of maps. It's okay, just got 5 new ones from Zana, we'll be fine. I'm sure I'll get more new ones from those new ones. Maps, we get maps. Which sense did you choose for Archmage Firestorm? Possibly Hyro. I mean, you don't have Corpse Synergy to fully make use of Necro, so yeah, probably Hyro. Tibbs is pretty great, yes. I like the technician lady. I don't remember her name. I guess I don't like her too much. No, I'm just bad at names, that's all.
I cannot do this yet.
What can I actually get completion on? This one. I have that one already. So this is the only one I can get completion on. It's Harbingers. Do we have a lab trial? Probably do the lab trial. Even if it's not completion. You can still drop maps from this that are new and lab trial good. Also the map mods are pretty easy on this. I think it's because those ones are like the quest line ones, right? Maybe you go through the quest line on each new character? That doesn't sound weird. Sounds weird to me. Green items high skies give you, they stock my inventory. Those are quests. They're how they introduce the new NPCs. So it's sort of like a bit of a tutorial into the mechanic as well as background and lore on the characters. They're missions that you have to do. At least if you want to keep going with the mechanic. I guess you can just ignore it entirely. Oh, Tibbs' Wealth. Okay, so that's the thing. The quest that you do, where he gives you that, you have to get it to the end. So if you like raise the alert level all the way before you reach the end, then I guess you have to rerun it. I don't know how you rerun it though. Because the goal of that quest is to take Tibbs' Wealth to the end of the mission and put it in a bank vault so that his adoptive daughter. Yeah, and call her his adoptive daughter. Otherwise, can come get it. This is a new one. Most quest items you can just drop on the ground in the map or something, and when you go back to redo the quest, it'll spawn a new version of it, though. So if you want to get rid of it, just go into a map or a story zone and drop it on the ground to see if that works. Why am I afraid of these things? I'm an agnostic build. I keep forgetting. I have the regen to just walk through traps a lot of the time. I mean, I shouldn't walk with them, but I don't have to play extremely carefully. Yeah, I'm not sure I like the doorway formation things. I think they're a really cool idea that maybe don't work amazingly with current PoE. Because it just feels kinda clunky. Trying to target my skills around a doorway that's about to open. A little bit. Like, conceptually, I think it's a really neat idea. It's a little early to judge it, though. Those 10 rares with auras behind the door, it's insane. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play melee this league, to be honest. It just sounds awful. RIP! Almost 90, too. Poor guy. I don't know why 90's like arbitrary, but it's a break point for me.
I cannot do this yet.
Feel better about a death if I at least made it to 90.
Don't let your efforts go to waste. Let's use the samples you collected before.
Maybe hexproof, but you ain't mark-proof. No one can resist mark. Mark is a god. Are you getting maps out of that? Yeah, we got completion towards Uber Lab though. That's very big. Worth. It almost seems like the bug with the cremations gets worse if I off-screen them and then walk back towards them. Maybe I'm just noticing how silly they look again when I walk back over to them. Oh, we're done. And I think the animations are maybe a tad too long on opening the doors. Though I guess you can make them faster with upgrades, right? And I haven't gotten any of those yet, so... Again, it might be too early to say. 113 mana is kind of nice, but the rest of it's not good enough to be worth swapping.
I will see you again.
My mana is gone.
Okay. Quick map and device. Kill monster. Sound of cremation MTX is so bad. It's a little bit much, yeah. It was already like so bad that I didn't really use it very often. I think it looks nicer, but the sound was already so much louder. And with this going on, given I am now standing on the surface of the sun, yeah, it's not really a good idea to use. Did you change Soul Mantle to 2 stars and then the train still getting affected by curses? Yeah, apparently the curses that it affects you with now have increased effect, which counteracts some of the reduced effect that you get. I don't know why they did this, but they did this. Oh wait, Hal. Hey, Al. Why did I never think to just call him Al?
I cannot do this yet.
You can be my bodyguard. I can be your long lost half. Call you buddy. Buddy, you can call me Ann. Oh, I heard loot. What? No? Okay. My ears deceive me. Where am I going next? Coming up on a passive point here. I'd really like to get some more mana. I guess we can start going this way. And some mana regen here at least. Or either that or we could pick up intensity. Intensity is really important to have by like red maps. I don't think a hunter base is that important. At least not at eye level 71. Can't hit unnerve on that. Exalt sounds, influenced bases that are like best in their class get that sound. I don't agree with the choice, but it's not my filter. And I like it for a lot of other reasons, so I use it anyways. We got another story one. Guess we'll do that after this map. Good information. Necromancer has a couple of ascendancy nodes that give you synergy with corpses. Synergy when corpses are around, synergy when you consume corpses, extra damage with skills that consume corpses, that sort of thing. Cremation is a corpse-oriented skill. And I'm using Archmage, which gets a lot of damage off mana, and Necromancer gets a lot of mana regen, as well as some max mana out of the ascendancy. And then the last ascendancy points are just kind of going to block, and block is just good. It's good to not take damage. Yeah. That's not very surprising. Okay. Doop, doop, doop.
I cannot do this yet.
Hey. Doop, 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 doop. Come here. Nerd. You won't. You shouldn't have. You made a mistake. Color me surprised? Why? What happened? I wish those numbers were better. Those numbers are nice. No mana though. It does have room for it. We'll keep it as an option. Chaos.multi life mana gloves. If only I were playing Essence Drain. Those are really nice. Open suffix for res. Those are real nice. Keep them in case of a rip going chaos dot stuff. If only I could like give those to Carve or something. We're gonna go run this. Right, coin. It's just so ingrained in me that when I want to do mechanic, I go to waypoint. I played the last 2 leagues, feel like I missed a lot of stuff and don't really have time to get into all the details again. I would say you don't really need to for a lot of the things. The core game is still like very much the same. Last 2 leagues were what? Harvest and Delirium? Delirium added cluster duels, which do modify the passive tree, but are also a end game thing, so you can definitely like get going and get refamiliarized with the game without needing to understand cluster duels very much. And Harvest didn't get added to the core game, so most of the stuff from Harvest, if not all of it, is not really relevant. I mean, I would just go Ignite or hit based. Archmage doesn't really synergize well with Chieftain. Like, not the spot on the tree nor the Ascendancy.
My mana is gone.
Revenge. What are we gonna leave? Is it somebody's head? It's a good build for someone with RSI. Cyclone is a very powerful build that you don't have to do much with. You just hold down the button towards the enemy. Wrong bird.
I cannot
I played
do
some
this
Trail
yet.
able to rank himself up on hardcore. I mostly played dot builds. Well, if you still like dot builds, Essence Drain Contagion Trickster is in an excellent spot right now. Yeah, I mean, Death's Oath is very much AFK as well, but it's not a great starter. Like, Champion Impale Cyclone is a wonderful starter.
If it starts getting hairy and
Yeah, you could also do Summoners. There's a lot of Summoners that are good starters that don't require a ton of input. Though some Summoners are going to have tons and tons of buff buttons. You know, it depends on which one you pick.
too easy.
Bath Salts, thank you for the follow. Should I be worried? I live in Florida.
When I'm ready and not before.
Alright, I'm gonna get the side boxes and the end box.
Shouldn't be a problem. Too easy.
Lock it. Or, sorry, the opposite of that. Unlock it.
What's the hands? Wasn't worth it, was
Ah.
it?
But no, it was. That was just nice. What? You judging my loot over here? Rude.
This'll be quick.
It's just not impressed. Good tanky build for high shit gets pretty serious sometimes. Thinking Mana Guardian. Yeah. You want tanky build? Mana Guardian's a solid choice. It's just a little high budget to like really min-max. Oh, he's not talking to me when he says that. He's talking to the enemies.
Shut it. We got company.
Yeah, we've had company the whole time. Oh, those portals don't stack with my regular... I don't want to pick that up. Fuck that. That's the way I have to go, I think. Maybe I should have waited for that patrol. I don't know. I do wish that killing monsters didn't give you this much alert level. I want to kill monsters. Man. It's Path of Exile. I want to kill enemy monsters. Ooh. Oh, I didn't go the right way. This was not the big box. God damn it. That was just a money thing. Oh.
I cannot do
Can I
this
still
yet.
get to it? No, it's gone. Yeah, it's just gone. No. Well, do I just have to get another...
I cannot carry this.
Can I just drop this? Bye-bye. goes there?
Not even close.
How are you on maps?
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. My frames. Stop.
Welcome, exile. See you later.
Well, I want to kill the honest guards working jobs to support their families then.
See you later.
I want to kill them. Look. I feel I make myself pretty clear here. Ah. Ah.
I give you to my ancestors.
You gonna get that enemy drop back there? I want to see what happens if I don't get the quest item and I leave it behind. Because I can't put it where it needs to go now. So am I just soft locked in this quest?
My mana is gone.
Okay. I mean, we still got some good stuff out of that. But yeah, I didn't do the thing. I didn't get the quest done. So maybe I have to find that again in the map? Yeah, if you fail, you find it again. Okay, that makes sense. Well, let's go back to mapping. Grind these levels. 85 soon. Didn't really expect to get to 85 on day one. Thought I'd get to like 80.
I cannot do this yet.
Alright, my frames are going to hell. I'm gonna restart the game. Sounds like you've been playing for a very long time. Nah, it's only 5:40 in the morning. Good morning, Howa. How are you? Hey. Did a thing with your name. Hey, if you're having fun with the ice, then run them. Alright, hopefully the restart fixed that. How long will I be going for? I've already been live for a while. Or at least I've been playing since League started. So, probably another hour? Hour, 20 minutes? Yeah. Load screen though. There we go. Should I play Trickster or Summoner? Trickster Summoner. No, don't do that. That's not very good. Go Trickster. Not removed, and I don't want you out of that branch. Not because I particularly want Breach in there, but I don't want the branch empty. There's people I don't want going into it. It was a trick, go Summoner. How did you see through my ruse? It was so cleverly disguised. I said the thing that wasn't Summoner. I thought that would be enough to throw you off the scent. The Summoner scent. The scent of zombies. Stinky zombies. I don't know what I did. That eventually devolved into something weird. Is that Grimation effect? That's a bug. Grimation fires way more projectiles than it should right now. And they don't do any damage. They just exist. don't do anything like me.
I cannot carry this.
Why is there blood everywhere? Ooh. That was a flat mana regen ring.
cannot
I don't
do
think the other
this
mods were very good. So probably not worth swapping to. Especially because it was an unset, so it doesn't even have like a res implicit. Yeah, it's got 7 all res. Don't think I can justify it though. Bye. Sorry. Music? Music though? Is it actually at the start? Yeah. Good. Sorry about the flashing screen there. Cornflakes. With cornflakes. Yes.
I've seen your strength.
No. I could use the MTX. Here, let me use the MTX. I can show you something even worse. Oh god, you can hear it, like off screen. Slinky for 25 months.
Hey, how did your
Hey.
start go? I just got to max in SSFHC with Lancing Steel and I'm winding down now.
Start has gone pretty well overall, I'd say. I'm enjoying it a lot. Archmage Cremation is fun. I'm glad the steel skill brought you all the way to maps comfortably. Sorry, can you hear me talking at all over this everything that's going on right now? Seems really strong. Good. It deserved a buff. Phoenix Oscuro, thank you for the follow. Did I farm the tabula? Yep. And it took way longer than it should have. I got really unlucky. But I still got it. And that's what matters in the end, you know? Results. God damn it. Gentlemen. Mana double res with a good life roll that would have been worth using.
Warm nights.
Mine's on 75, you also 75, which from my practice runs is rather unlucky.
How are your maps?
Or rather, I had 8 out of 9 cards at 72, and then I had 8 out of 9 cards at 75. Which is why it was frustrating, because the last one took multiple levels of farming to get.
Learn anything
But
new?
I have it now. Like I said. That's important. That's the important thing. And the build's feeling good. Killed a few conquerors, not very many. I've had kind of poor map progression because I've kind of been sloppy with it. Due to being a little bit sleepy. Element of Void.
Glad you made it back.
I cannot do this yet.
But I'm just slowly grinding my way through it. Skipped a tabula and found a minimum rolled belly. Nice. Be able to 4-link it or 5-link it.
Glad you made it back. When I'm ready, and not before.
Thought I've been running Intensify in a setup instead of Unleash for the past 30 levels. What? Does work a little differently, Hell? Are you okay? Do you need to sleep too? Ow. That death in very small letters over there is menacing. It's got a threatening aura. Whispered in your ear. Death. Alright, I'm done. How long have I been up? How long have I been streaming? Someone do exclamation mark uptime.
Goodbye.
9 hours? Okay. So I've probably been playing for like 13. /played. Could do. 13 or 14? 13. It's probably like another 10, 12 hours until Awakener is dead, is my guess. Not for me, just in general. Longer than that for me, for sure. Cool. Bye. Huh. It's an imbued one base. It's actually a decent base.
I cannot do
I'm gonna
this
hog that. Nope. Okay. Bye. The chrome that ate an og. Ooh, rip. Another one down. Hang on. 9 harm mission. I'm gonna see if I have any good recipes, actually. Anything worth trying to use. If I get unique amulet, I want to do that. For a chance at a foible. No. Got an imprint recipe, though. Neat.
Learn anything new?
That should be useful later. I need to wake myself up. I'm going to eat lemon. It's good.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Eat lemon? Yes. It's tasty.
Off you go, little beast! Away! You have been captured. You will be alive.
Excuse me, sir. Yes, can I help you? Don't nopers at me. It's good. Don't knock it till you try it. Pretty sure that's bad for your teeth? Maybe. It's good for my taste buds, though. Yes, sir, Resin Orb. had to whisper about it in case GGG tried to take it back from me. They can't know that I have it. No one tell them. Oh, we get to do an Isla quest. I love Isla. That's her name. I forgot her name. Isla's my favorite. Tibbs is great too, but Isla's my favorite so far. Instead, choose to yeet lemon. I don't want to do that. It'll scare the dogs. Just put in GMP playing information 2, immediately took off my glasses. Yeah, it's bugged right now. It's not supposed to have this many projectiles. Don't worry. They'll hopefully fix it soon. Arsenius, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. And Sakari, thank you for the biddies. Buy lemon. I can't give them to you. I don't know where you live. Don't tell me where you live. I don't publish that information. Even if you tell me where you live, I will not send you lemons. And that is a threat. Excuse me? Oh, my corpses got eaten by my offering. Cast and damage taken. That's why I couldn't cast. Man died. Oops. Within that direction, but also meant you to buy lemon. I don't need to buy lemon. I have lemon. Lemon right here. Gotta see. It's like an orange that hates you. Alright, let's go do the Isla quest. God, you have to click coin. I'm gonna get used to this eventually, I promise. No, you don't eat the peel. Though there are some lemons that you can eat the peel of. There's some that are grown to be specifically made into limoncello. That are grown in some small towns in Italy that have a really, really thick rind that's really, really porous and is actually edible. But I have your thing. I have your thing. There.
This is fantastic. I'll be delighted to retrieve my early prototypes from the hands of the templars. I made a series of repulsive contraptions before I was exiled that would have led to some of my greatest...
A map to go inside my mind. Repository of anxiety. No, I'm sorry.
I didn't realize who I was working for until it was too late. They seized my prototypes and exiled me for the damage I caused in the process of building them. Oof, what's a few implosions in the pursuit of progress? Or maybe it was the sea tide of acid. Or the glowing rock that made people sick. Oh yes. Here to help you.
Alright, let's go.
Engineer reporting.
Are you winning? I don't think I'm level 85. I don't think that's winning, but I'm doing well. Doing all right for myself. You know, I do okay. I do okay. I'm okay with how I do.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
I want to click mana node.
I cannot do this yet.
Do you have a mana node for me to click at my convenience? This is a good mana node. I like guard skill Kona recovery. I like 10% mana. Didn't they nerf that? People have been complaining about that today to me. Ooh, we can do the fancy thing over here. Whoa, whoa, what? What did you just do? It didn't even look like you moved. And I just lost half my health. Excuse me. Stop. Oh, was there a trap around it? And the trap did that damage to me. That was not very good loot. Okay. Thanks, Dingus. That one. Okay, so if I just tried to walk through there, I would take damage, right? Because there's a trap. Yep, there's the trap. Ah! What? What? But you disarmed it. Why is it still going off? Okay, it's not going off anymore. I don't understand. Ooh, incubator one. Kinda want the incubator one. Can we afford this alert level? We're gonna find out. She doesn't disarm them, she detonates them? Oh, okay. Also, I'm way overusing flasks. Because there's just not very many enemies here, so I'm not recharging them as quickly as I usually do. What the heck was that? Was like so much time added. No. I'm definitely not getting there in time. Yep, there it goes. I'm not gonna get there in time. She has to fucking take her time to get through here. Okay, that was decently quick, actually. Come on. Please. Do your thing. Do your thing, but faster. I got it. Cool. Now we can take our time. Actually, no, now is when we have time to waste, lady. We didn't before.
I cannot do this yet.
Violence complete.
Why Pathfinder League? Because you don't get many flasks in here. Because there's just not that many enemies to kill. It's just there's a few enemies that are really dangerous. I really need to work on my flask management in these. Okay, can you come through the door, please? I don't understand your AI. It doesn't make sense to me.
My mana is gone.
Continue with the plan. Continue with the plan. Don't let them touch me.
You're fine. Every league is a Pathfinder league. Yeah, there's never really a mechanic where it's bad to be a Pathfinder. Unless you have a drinking problems. Can you come around the god? I've chunked you to half health and you haven't moved. What is your AI? I don't understand.
Here comes a beating.
I figured when I hit them, they'd know I'm there.
No time to waste. Careful and quick.
Whoa, hi. How are you? Alright, we're good, right? Yeah, we're good. Oh, this isn't the exit. Where's the exit? Oh, it's up there.
My contraptions worked perfectly.
I did it. Why does he say hold the line when he could have said hold